Hello everyone and welcome. In this video I will show you an overpowered fire incantation build that you can use in both PvE and PvP. Before we jump right in, I would like to ask you to click that like and subscribe button. It greatly helps promote Elden Ring content on the platform and brings useful videos right to you. For this build we're using the Blasphemous blade. This weapon is absolutely ridiculous. It has a greatsword moveset and can be used both proactively and reactively in both PvE and PvP. Its unique Ash of War deals incredible damage and will be the bread and butter when fighting against bosses. However, this skill is quite easy for skilled players to dodge in PvP. The last thing to note about this weapon is that it heals the player upon the death of an enemy. This makes sustainability in longer co-op sessions more manageable. The other weapon we're using on this build is the Erdtree Seal. This is overall my favorite sacred seal in the game. A bonus tip about this weapon most players will overlook is its weight. The Erdtree Seal has a weight of 0.0, whereas the other sacred seals in the game have a weight of 1.5. Now this information won't make or break this build in particular, however it is good to know if you're really trying to min-max every point on your character. Taking a look at the armor on the build, you can see we're going super heavy on the fashion. As per usual, if you have a particular set you like, go ahead and use that. But for this character, we're running the Commoner's Headband, Drake Knight Armor, Malekith's Gauntlet, and Malekith's Greaves. For our talismans, we're using the Erdtree's Favorite +2 for an all-around stat boost, the Godfrey Icon for all of our charged spells, we're using Flock's Canvas Talisman to increase the damage of our incantations, and Fire Scorpion Charm to raise the damage of our fire attacks. For our Wondrous Physique, we're using the Cerulean Hidden Tier and the Flame Shrouding Crack Tier. This allows us to temporarily cast incantations in our unique Ash of War without the cost of FP, all while having increased damage. I use this at the start of PvP encounters, or just upon entering a boss arena. There are a few tips and tricks to be had with this build. The first involves roll catching with the incantation Catch Flame. A roll catch is timing your attacks so they hit the recovery frames of your opponent's roll. This is typically initiated by hitting the opponent with some sort of attack, and then timing your roll catch to punish their mistime roll. The second tip of this build is to use a smokescreen effect applied by Flame of the Fell God to cast your unique Ash of War or another incantation. Most attacks in Elden Ring are quite easy to dodge when you learn the wind up, but when you take away that visual cue, even more experienced players have difficulty reading attacks. Beware not to spam this tactic and to only use it once per encounter. The setup could cost you taking damage, and once the opponent realizes your trick, it loses its effect. Thank you all for sticking around to the end of the video. I hope you found the build helpful. Again, don't forget to show your support for the content, and I hope to see you next time.